What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Lyft Chronicles LA. I'm your girl Sade, and I'm your friendly neighborhood Lyft driver. So today, let me tell y'all, I almost had to choke the shit out of this little kid today. He was getting on my last possible nerve, and the mother, she pissed me the fuck off. So let me tell y'all real quick. So I pick up this lady at this school somewhere in Inglewood, and she gets in with the little boy. The little boy was annoying me the moment he got in the car, and he was being super loud and annoying. He was probably like 5 years old. He was just being obnoxious, like little 5-year-olds do sometimes, okay? So she's trying to put him in the seat, and he's so worried about his phone or his mama's phone that he's like not listening to her. So she said, I'm not gonna give you your phone if you keep acting up. So we get in the car, we riding or whatever. This little motherfucker's in my back seat, rolling the window up and down, up and down, up and down. And so finally I was like, hey, can you not roll the window up and down? Because I don't want it to break. It's not a toy. And he wasn't listening. He just kept doing it. And the mom didn't say shit. I don't understand y'all parents. I just asked your son to stop playing with my motherfucking window. You sitting there looking stupid. So finally, I rolled that bitch up. He rolled that shit down. I rolled that bitch up and locked the windows. I locked the window on his ass. Like, stop fucking playing with me. I don't play with no badass kids. So he's in the back, like, kicking my seat. Like, I was just annoyed. So there was a stop that she wanted me to add. So she gets out the car and leaves this little motherfucker with me for 5 whole minutes. Let me tell y'all something, parents. I don't give a fuck how secure you feel about Lyft or Uber. I am a complete fucking stranger. Do not leave your fucking kids with me. Not to say that I'm going to do anything to them, but you don't know what the fuck I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like, she straight left her kid. She was like, I'll be right back. She left her kid to go get her other kid. And she left him in the car for like 5 minutes with me. And I was just so upset with her. Like, how could you do that? I could have just, what if I was a fucking pedophile? What if I was a fucking kidnapper? There was a woman that just got murdered because she went to this lady's house. Okay, it was a woman. She went to this lady's house because she was selling baby clothes or baby stuff on Facebook, on that sell section of Facebook. So she went to the lady's house by herself. The lady killed her, okay, and cut the fucking baby out of her stomach. Okay, that's the type of shit that's going on in the world. If you think for 1 second that I would leave my child in a motherfucking Lyft with a complete stranger for even a second, you got me fucked up. That was her parenting skills, okay? So then she gets the other kid in the car. She has 2 kids. She has a little 5-year-old boy, and I think the little girl was probably about 2 or 3 years old. She gets in, the little girl's so cute. She looks like a little cherub, a little chunky cheeks and stuff. And so she gets a snack, and the boy got a snack too, but he ate it already. So the little girl is back there, she got a little milk or whatever. And the little boy snatched the milk out of her hand. And then the little girl was like, my milk, Eric, my milk. And she tried to snatch it back. She starts screaming her head off, like high pitched. I had to pull the car over so she could get herself together and the mother could get her fucking kid together. I mean, shrieking. She shrieked. It wasn't even a scream. Okay. The little boy hit her hand. Like, her hand was rested on the car seat. The little boy kept fucking hitting her hand like this. I mean, the little boy was a little demon. Okay. He was a little demon child. I fuck kids up like that in a heartbeat. Like, I can't stand no badass kid. So finally, she gets out the car with the daughter. She gets the daughter first. She goes around the car. She leaves the son in my car again. Okay, to secure her daughter. She puts her daughter in the gate, shuts the gate, and then the girl starts crying because she thought her mama was leaving her. So then she comes back and gets him. And I'm like, bitch, don't leave your fucking kids. Don't leave your kids in the car, especially if they're under the age of 10. Don't leave them in the car with a fucking stranger. I don't care if this is a company. There are weirdos out there. Don't leave your fucking kid in the car. And start fucking having car seats for these kids, too. I ain't gonna say that shit again. I'm glad she at least had booster seats for these kids, because if she wouldn't have, I would have told her I can't take the ride. I'm tired of taking those. But that little boy pissed me off. He pissed me off something crucial. He was bad as fuck. Anyways, so real quick, I want to tell y'all this funny ass story of when I was in Marina Del Rey. And I was driving down Washington Boulevard, about to make a left-hand turn. I think that's Admiralty. It was right there on the corner of Washington and Admiralty. And so, or Fiji, whatever street it was. I don't remember the exact street. So I'm sitting at the light. It's an arrow. The light had just turned red. People are walking across the street. There's cars waiting to turn. One car turns, another car turns. Then this Mercedes pulls up and stops because there's more people crossing the street. The Mercedes gets ready to, to turn and do his thing. This nigga on a bike just comes zooming into the street. First of all y'all bikers out there, motorcycle and pedaling, y'all need to follow the rules of the motherfucking road. Especially you bike motherfuckers, the ones that's doing the 10 speeds. Y'all motherfuckers seem to think that you are exempt from the rules of the road. You get a whole fucking lane in the street. You need to follow the rules, okay? This motherfucker, the light is about to turn red, okay? The hand has stopped. And so the guy on the bike was zooming down the street. I watched him. He zoomed down the street and into the intersection without even looking. He just rolled into the street. And the Mercedes almost hit each other. The biker almost T-boned the Mercedes, missed him by an inch, okay? Instead of the guy on the bike just saying, fuck you, and just leave it alone, this motherfucker just instantly, you can look in his face. I was across the street. His face turned beet red. He was pissed. Okay, you could see the rage in his eyes just building up. He was like, motherfucker! He takes his bike, slams it into the direction of the car, and starts chasing the car down the street, right? And I'm like, oh shit. And so on my left side is a shopping center. And luckily, the Mercedes had turned into the shopping center so that the bike dude was able to catch up with him. But what the bike dude didn't know is that there was a little piece of curb that he missed. So when he got onto the curb, he got right behind the Mercedes. The Mercedes didn't even know. I don't think the Mercedes even knew that this man on the bike was chasing him. Okay? I don't think they had any idea that they were being chased. Okay? So the Mercedes pulls in all nice and slow, looks for a parking spot. The dude on the bike hits the curb. Bike flips twice. That's how fast he was going. Bike flips twice. This nigga Superman across the motherfucking concrete and landed dead on his face. When I say I died laughing, I don't think I've laughed so hard at people's misfortune. I laughed my ass off. That was instant karma. Instant karma. Like, bro, you getting that mad, like, you're going to put yourself in harm's way. You're so busy trying to get back a dude, you done fucked yourself up. So I'm sitting here cracking up laughing. This all happens in the span of 30 seconds to a minute, mind you. So the light turns green. I'm like, fuck, I'm about to miss all the drama. So I hurried up, went to go pick my passenger up, and I was like, all right. I told the girl in the back, I was like, hey, I'm about to go see what happened to this dude on his bike. I told her the story. She was like, oh my God, I want to see. So we drive back down Washington, and the man is limping, pushing his bike. He's pushing it at this point. He can't ride it anymore. He done hurt his damn self. Pushing the bike, blood just dripping down his face. He's steady wiping it with his shirt. It's just blood. Like he had a nice little gash or something right there. When I say he landed on his face, he landed on his fucking face. That shit was funny. Moral of the story is, don't retaliate sometimes. It depends on the situation, because sometimes retaliation is necessary. But if the retaliation is going to end up you being hurt, leave the shit alone and just let it go. He should have just let it go, but he didn't. He wanted to be the big man. He wanted to get his revenge, and he got his ass fucked up. So be careful out there. Don't try to get nobody back. You're going to end up hurting yourself even more. That shit was hilarious. You should have just seen how he was limping. He just looked so fucking pitiful. Like, dude, you too old. Dude had to be like in his late 60s, early 70s maybe. You too old to be acting like this, be out here in these streets. What was you gonna do when you caught up to him? You was gonna fight him? You did all of that, and you almost fucking killed yourself. And I had the girl back there cracking up laughing because I told her the story and what happened. She was like, karma's a bitch. And I said, it sure is. Anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 12, I believe. yeah, episode 12. Please like, comment, share, subscribe my YouTube. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sade Sayings. And if you like the intro song, it is available for purchase on iTunes, Google Play, stream it on Spotify, Pandora, all that good stuff. It's called No Love, and it is by me. So support. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all so very much for supporting Lyft Chronicles. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get to episode 20. I'm going to do something really special. But anyways, all right, y'all. Holla at me. Peace.